5-yard field goal to force overtime for Butker.
Well, I'll tell you what, the kickoff there just put him in too good a shape. Had the ball at the 43-yard line. One big play, one big scramble by Justin Thomas gets him into that field goal position. Just heartbreaking there for the Dogs. See if we can rebound and find a way to grab a little of that energy and momentum we had on that touchdown that gave us the lead.
Unreal. Well, they'll do another coin toss to start the overtime period. First ever overtime game between the hedges. Dogs and Tech went to overtime in Atlanta last year. We like the outcome of that one pretty well. I don't believe it. 18 seconds remained after Georgia took the lead, and Tech gets a 53-yard game-tying field goal. 24-24 as we go to overtime.
Boy, just a game of so many missed opportunities. You had a couple of fumbles where we were going in on the goal line. We had the blocked field goal. We blocked one of those as well. Somehow find a way to get the lead with 18 seconds left, and to have it come down to a game-tying field goal like that, boy, it just makes you scratch your head. Oh.
Georgia 6-4 all-time in overtime. And as we mentioned, beat Georgia Tech in their most recent extra session effort last year, winning 41-34 in double overtime in Atlanta. They also beat Tennessee in overtime in Knoxville last year, 34-31. So we go to overtime for the first time ever in Athens. And let's send it down to Chuck Dowdle on the field for the overtime coin toss. Chuck?
Okay, Matt Moore has just called captains out here for both teams. Once again, Tech will be making the call on the coin as the visiting team. Unbelievable that this is 2 years in a row that we've done this. Here's Matt Moore.
Shake hands, guys. Hey, great game. Great game. We're going to overtime, okay? Each team gets a timeout, okay? So you get to add one timeout. Then we're going to flip a coin. Winner of the toss can play offense, can play defense, or choose end of the field, okay? We're going to let the visitors call the toss. We've got, again, a coin with a head or a tail. What do you want to call? He called a what? It is a head.
We want to defend.
We want to play defense. There we go. Play on that end. Okay, so.
All right, we're going to the east end. Georgia's going to play defense. That's the right way to do it,
Georgia
because now you will know what you've got to get after they have their possession. Scott, we can't get it on anymore in this, buddy.
You're right about that. Let's get it on in overtime. 24-24. Georgia will be on defense first. Tech will have the football. They'll start at the 25-yard line. We're done with the game clock. That's a thing of the past. The play clock is still in effect, of course. Wow, what a finish in regulation anyway.
Boy, that it was. And after that ending that just kind of zapped this crowd of energy, see if we can get a little bit of noise back in this place.
Holy smokes. All right. How about a turnover to start it, and then we'll get the ball and go to town. All right, here's Tech at the 25 in overtime. 24 apiece. Thomas, handoff, Lasky, a quick 5, maybe 6, 7 yards. Down to the 19-yard line, they'll give him 6. Right at right guard, right tackle, Carter with a stop for Georgia, the freshman from Norcross. Second down, 4 for the Jackets.
Boy, just way too much of that big offensive line from Georgia Tech. Just has our defensive line on skates.
Tech up to the line. Second down in overtime. Lasky again bounces outside. Lasky tries to pull away at the 15. We got enough of him to trip him up around the 13. Again, Lorenzo Carter. They're working on that right side of the line of scrimmage. Their right, our left. Lasky down to the 12, 11 and a half. They got a first down. First possession of overtime. Tech with the ball first.
Boy, and just 2 dive plays to start off that first read of the triple option. Big gaping holes for them to run through.
Lasky with 136 yards rushing for Tech today. He's killed us. And they're going to pitch it this time to Hill on the near side. Hill down to the 5 before he runs into Dominic Sanders, the freshman. Dion Hill, the senior. Well, that was Perkins, excuse me. 21, not 31.
Tech can still get a first down here. They carry it just inside the 2-yard line. It'll give them a fresh set of downs.
Back into the ball, the nose of the football touching the 5. First possession of the overtime. Tech 5 yards away from a touchdown and to take the lead again. We're tied at 24. Tech kicked a 53-yarder with no time left to send it to overtime. Handoff, Lasky runs straight ahead. We tackle him up high around the 2 and just drive him back with Ray Drew wrapping his arms up around the headgear of Lasky. Forward progress to 2.5, maybe the 3-yard line.
Boy, that was a pretty
third down and short there. They can, as you said, Z, they can get a first down, but it's third and about a half a yard now.
Yeah, pretty good spot there for Georgia Tech as Lasky ran into a brick wall of Georgia Bulldogs, but now they're about a football length away from a new set of downs.
Boy, you get a stop here, you make them make a choice. Third down, less than a yard. Tech on the Georgia 3 here in overtime. Handoff, Lasky got the first down, may have gotten the touchdown. He did, yeah. Fell over the pile and fell into the end zone for the score. And Georgia Tech leads it 30-24. The point after try on the way, and now Georgia knows it needs a touchdown to keep this thing going.
Boy, can we answer again? So much energy comes out of you when you think you've won a football game. It is tough to get back out there and get after it again.
Here's the hero of the moment for Tech, Harrison Butker, to try the point after. Snap in the hole. The kick is blocked. We blocked the extra point. Ho ho! Door open once again. We blocked the extra point. Second blocked kick of the day. Did Drew get that one again? Ray Drew again. He blocked the field goal earlier.
Boy, what a game that young man has had today. A lot of work here left to do for the Dogs, though, but you're right. The door is open if we can find a way to punch it in.
Dogs got to have a touchdown, and then you got to convert the point to win the game. Georgia's possession will begin in a matter of seconds at the 25-yard line. Georgia Tech 30, Georgia 24, overtime number 1. But the blocked extra point by Ray Drew has perhaps left the door ajar for the Bulldogs. 3 receivers left, Chubb in the backfield, work out of the shotgun. Handoff Chubb, he runs wide to the right with blockers. Chubb down to the 20 and knocked to the turf there after a 5-yard gain. He jumps over Greg Pike, who was out on the right edge blocking. Quayshawn Neely made the stop for Georgia Tech. It's a gain of 5. Second down and 5 for Georgia.
Just a zone read there from the Dogs. Get it into the hands of your workhorse and let him do his thing. Nice, good pickup there on first down.
Chubb with 128 yards today rushing. Andrews over the ball, snaps it to Mason. Handoff to Chubb. Chubb going to be stopped for no gain and maybe a half a yard loss. Now it's going to be third down. He lost a little bit back to the 21. Gotsis and Freeman jam up the hole for Georgia Tech.
We went right back to the well. Same exact play on second down. That time, Tech just snuffed it out.
He got 2 plays to get 6 yards. Third down and 6 from the 21. We're in overtime and the Dogs trail. Snap to Mason. Looks left, throws it quick, and it's caught. Conley first down at the 11 or 12. Chris Conley, Mr. Reliable, ran in on a slant from the left edge, and Mason delivered a strike, and the ball's on the 10. It's first and goal from the 10.
Boy, did he ever. Really good coverage there by Georgia Tech, but Hudson again right on target, and Chris Conley made no doubt about securing that ball for the first down.
11-yard pickup on the pass play. First and goal for the Dogs. We're down 6. We need a touchdown and an extra point to win. Handoff Chubb, looking for a hole. Chubb runs left, and they'll stack it up at about the 9.5. Blazevich was out there blocking, but couldn't get enough of a block to get Chubb a seam. And number 27 tried to cut in behind it, and Tech closed the gap and held Nick to about a yard.
Boy, Chubb there made that cut just a hair too late and ended up running in to his tight end, Blazevich, and stopped his forward momentum.
Keishan Freeman, the left end over there, made the tackle. 2nd and goal from the 9.5 for the Dogs. We got to punch it in. Mason in the shotgun. 2 receivers right. Fake it and throw. Oh, and it's intercepted by Tech. Tech picked it off. We're trying to go to Malcolm Mitchell. Tech has won the ball game. Tech has beaten Georgia in overtime, 30-24. They're all over the field. They intercepted it at the 5. We were trying to go to Malcolm Mitchell in heavy coverage. Tech's got players laying on the G, rolling around on the grass, running in the end zone down to our left, taunting our fans.
Boy,
the score has been wiped off the scoreboards, except for the big one, but 30-24 in overtime. Tech's the winner.
Yeah, valiant effort there by the Dogs to find a way to take the lead with 18 seconds left. And, boy, just complete disappointment and a stunned crowd here on that last play. We faked the zone read, tried to go to Malcolm Mitchell in the slant. Tech had inside position out at cornerback, and we could just never get inside and gain leverage there. And boy, what a tough way to end this game. What a tough way to end the regular season.
DJ White is the player that intercepted it, a junior cornerback. Stepped in front of the pass intended for Malcolm Mitchell and picked it off. And Georgia Tech has won a shocker here in Athens, 30-24 in overtime. Stay tuned for the post-game show. AT&T Call of the Game coming up next. Bulldog Sports Network from IMG.
Georgia has fallen to Tech 30-24 in overtime. Missed opportunities, defeat snatched from the jaws of victory. This one will haunt the Bulldogs for a long, long time. Just
when Tech went down there, they got in that kind of that scum, and they were pushing it forward, back, and the ACC refs were just waiting. They were giving Tech a chance to push that in the end zone.